It's your boy Cam at Cam's Crappie Hole. Let me show this to you so you can see it. Thursday, the 29th. That is 9:47 a.m. Okay, I'm just pulling in the shore. Let me kind of give you guys a backdrop of what just happened. Okay, I went out this morning. Was on the water at 7 o'clock. 9 o'clock, I'm generally off the water. Okay, so I get set up, got my long rods that I'm running. You can see them right here. These are my Cam's Yank Stick. You can go to camscrappiehole.com and pick yours up. Okay, 9-footer or 10-footer, whichever one you want, pure carbon fiber. I'm gonna get to the rods in a second. Okay, so I get to my spot, got everything ready to set up, got my rod set up, and look, my depth finder won't come on. At 7 o'clock, in the morning, I'm ready to fish, and my depth finder doesn't work. All right, so you guys have to remember, are you running the electronics or the electronics running you? Which one is it? All right, so I've been fishing this lake, man, I don't know, 30 years now. So for me, I kind of had an idea. Okay, I'm running 8 rods, I'm spider rigging. Let's let the rods and the minnows find the crappie. Okay, let's do that. So I was a little bit reluctant that I wasn't going to be able to catch. Got in the area, let me give you guys a tip. Okay, you see that? That tricolor, I tipped it with a minnow. Okay, look, there's the other color. Black, red, and chartreuse. They're 1.5. Guys, a real quick secret, if you downsize, tip it with a minnow. Don't run the 2-inch right now, because today here in #ThumpCity, Georgia, aka Atlanta, Georgia, we're going to be 99 degrees, 97, 96, depending on where you are. That's 100 degrees. We're still here in getting ready to turn September, and we're still bumping 100 degrees, okay? Now, I want to send this video to a couple of friends of mine. One is out of town. Y'all know my man Jimmy. That's his vessel right there. And my other man, Bert, who is under the weather. He's my original fishing buddy. I'm looking forward to him coming back out. B, get yourself together, man. I'm holding it down, standing in the gap, towing the line for both of you guys. I miss you guys. I want to see you guys come back so we can fish together. Ain't nothing like having a fishing buddy. Okay, this is what we did without electronics. Come here, big boy. Come here. Look, without electronics. Without electronics. All we do, mama, there goes that man with those nasty bend hooks. Guys, I'm running the 132nd. Listen, just go to camscrappiehole.com. Oh, and by the way, TikTok. We're opening up TikTok shop now. Okay, it's going to be available here in the next, 72 hours, 96 hours. Okay, so anything that you guys need, unlike anybody else, all you gotta do is just watch my segments on YouTube. Almost 900 segments. I was getting ready to say 1,000. And all you gotta do is just hit the click button. There's my buddy Marty. All you gotta do is hit the click button. Everything you see that I'm using, you can go to my website, guys. We have the largest crappie and panfish e-commerce store in the world. Look at that. I was running the white jig head, the Southern Nasty Bend hooks. I was running the orange. You can see that the 1.5 there. I was running the candy apple red over there, chartreuse right there, red right there, and I'm spider rigging. Guys, listen. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Look at them big boys. Look at this. Look at that. Those are all about 11-inch crappie. A couple of 12s in there. Okay. All I need to do now is catch some hot sauce and some fries out of the water. I'll be in business. Listen, more tips like this. It's your boy Cam. Check me out at Cam's Crappie Hole on YouTube. Yank! Okay, here's the close-up shot. So you guys listen. Again, they're ready to ship. They're on their way, ready as we speak right now. Each bucket, there's the 5-gallon buckets. Each one of them, guys, is 30,000 pieces each, okay? The star of the show by far right now is the Goldfinger. Goldfinger! This is the 007 of Stinger Shads right now. This is my new, look at that hologram flake in there. Okay, that's that Goldfinger. Okay, this is the star of the show. That's 30,000 pieces. Listen, the color is so nice, I had to show it to you twice. This is that Goldfinger again. Okay, this is 60,000 pieces of that Goldfinger. Let me turn the tail over so you guys can see the perpetual motion in that tail. You see that? You see that tail? That's what brings it alive. And that gold flake helps crappie to see it. Remember, crappie got those big old eyes and they can see in the dark, okay? And if crappie can't see it, they can't bite it. You always got to remember that. That's the Goldfinger. You need to go ahead and put that in your cart immediately and check out. Okay, you know, come fall, we're 30-something days away from fall. Crappie are going to be chasing shad. What does this look like? Guys, year after year, this is proven. This is called the white knight. That stinger shad. Unbelievable. Look at that flake in the top. And it's pearlized under the bottom. Look at that. That's white knight. 30,000 pieces right there. Year after year after year after year, this red, black, and chartreuse and the curly tail, red, black, and chartreuse and the stinger shad always produces big fish. Now, I want to tell you guys, the common denominator in all these that we have that nobody else has is that hologram flake. Nobody else has this many plastics in curly tail and stinger shads with that hologram flake in it, because that gives you guys the edge. When you fish my plastics, that hologram flake gives you the edge. Okay, so you have guys that make plastics with plates, they do 20, 30. Listen, guys, we do runs of 100,000, $250,000, 300,000. And by the way, the mom and pop stores, you guys saw me earlier. If you need 5,000 pieces, no problem. You need 30,000 pieces, no problem. You need 100,000 pieces, I got you. All you got to do is get in contact with me, direct message, or just email me, okay? I want to tell you guys this also. Let me take a break real quick. The heat index right now is 101 degrees down here in #Thump City, Georgia, okay? One thing that's more important to me than you guys seeing me catch fish is so important to me that I went out and I developed my whole entire line of crappie items. Okay? You guys are my board of directors. You guys are my CEOs. You guys are my chairmen. You guys are my executives. Okay? When you guys purchase something from me, we donate a percentage to Greenway to help keep the waterways clean. Okay? And also, percentage of it goes to D&D, due diligence. Okay, to help us develop more products. Next month, I'm going to have another new product coming out. Next month, I'm going to have another new product. So you guys are investing in our future, okay, to help us further crappie fishing. If you want to ask me about bass fishing, I can't tell you about that. Even though I started out bass fishing, I have no interest. Catfish, can't tell you. But crappie, yes, we are the largest. We have the largest crappie selection items and panfish e-commerce store in the world. So much stuff in our first store, we had to get an overflow store because so many of you guys were asking, Cam, can I just buy the rod? Cam, can I just buy the reel? Cam, how many kits do you have? That's in Cam's Crappie Combos. You'll be able to see it either on the front or the back, how to port back and forth between our two stores. We make it very convenient for you guys. And listen, one last thing I want to say before I get back to the plastics. We're the only one, guys, that offers this much selection, and I can finance your entire cart. Once I get to know you, I'll be able to finance up to $100,000. Okay, and you can set up your own payments. All right, we accept every form of payment when you go to check out: Google Pay, Apple Pay, Shop Pay, PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, Discover. We do them all. Okay, so all you gotta do is just go to camscrappyhole.com. You'll see it right down there. Okay, let me get back. I kind of got in the weeds a little bit. This right here is the Firetail Blaze. You see that hologram flake in there? You see the hologram flake? This is the Firetail Blaze. That's an exclusive color of Cam's as well. That hologram flake, red, black, and chartreuse, you can find other places, but you can't find it with that hologram flake in there. That white knight, you can't find it anywhere. That goldfinger, you can't find it anywhere. Guys, I'm telling you, I am sick with this, okay? And let me tell you, for over 11 years, approaching 11 years, you sit back in the comforts of your own home and you watch me use all my plastics, okay? You just sit back and you just watch. That's all you have to do. Okay, all right, now let's get back to the sleeper. This is my sleeper bait that I always keep on the boat with me. This Midnight Storm. Guys, when nothing else crappie will hit, they will hit this Midnight Storm. Okay, we kicked it up a notch by adding that chartreuse tail. Okay, one of our top sellers that's always selling is that black and chartreuse with that hologram flake in there. Can you guys see that? Black and chartreuse with the hologram flake. If black and chartreuse ain't working, take off black and chartreuse and put on black and chartreuse. Listen, when your buddy is fishing with black and chartreuse and you're using a hologram flake black and chartreuse, guess who's going to come out on top? That's 30,000 pieces right there. Okay, number one seller for catching crappie. Number one seller for catching crappie. Man, look at this. I'm sweating like crazy, too. I am sweating like crazy. Let me see if I can get my paper towel real quick. I mean, I am just dripping. 94 degrees out here today, guys. 94 degrees. Look at this. 94 degrees, and I can't even talk because I'm sweating. That's how important it is for me to get out here and show you guys exactly what we're doing. Okay, let's get back to what we were talking about. The number one color for catching crappie is monkey milk and chartreuse. Let me tell you what we did. Let me show it to you. We have that monkey milk, but we added a chartreuse tail. Can you guys see that? We added a chartreuse tail because crappie love that monkey milk, but that chartreuse is what they're attracted to. Look at that. Look at that tail. Okay, that's 30,000 pieces right there. All right, guys, I'm telling you, this is what I do for a living. For the last 10 years, this is what I've been doing. Okay, those are all stinger shads. So you got 30,000, 30,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That right there is almost 200,000 pieces right there. Okay, so here's another 30,000. Now we're moving to the boat of the curly tail. Okay, now we're getting ready to get to the boat on the curly tail. I got a boatload of them. I got curly tail and I got stinger shad. What will Cam be running in the fall? I'll be running stinger shad tip with a minnow. And I promise you, I'm going to start with that goldfinger. Okay, I'm going to start with that goldfinger, then that white knight. I'm going to be running about 6 poles. Plus that, guys, I'm going to be running probably one of each color. I'm going to start with 6, 7, 8 poles. Okay, and I'm going to start at about 6 o'clock at night. Right when the darkness is starting to come. They get bolder chasing after the sun goes down. Plus, I'm waiting on that water temperature to cool down. Okay? All right, let's move on. Some of you guys are still trolling with that, with those curly tails. Look, this is called Fireball Red, and look at the hologram flake in there. Fireball Red, and I have to test to make sure that curly tail is doing what it's supposed to do. This is a motion bait. In the spring, I kill them. I kill them off of this. Listen, you heard me say about that black and chartreuse, okay? Stinger shad. Now we have it in a curly tail as well. Always in our top 5 sellers. That's another 30,000 pieces. Yes, we have that hologram flake in there. You can see it? That's the hologram flake in there. Listen, also, you saw the monkey milk and chartreuse in the stinger shad? Look at this. I got the monkey milk and chartreuse and the curly tail. Listen, all you got to do is go to camscrappyhole.com. You go to curly tail, put your cursor at the top, drop down drawer will open up. You'll see curly tail, and there are all the colors. And let me tell you this. I just picked out a few colors. I just picked out a few because my videos will be too long. Look, Fireball Blue. Fireball Blue. Guys, let me tell you something. I'm killing them off of these colors. You will always see one of my videos. If you go to my channel, I'm documenting. You can sit back in the comforts of your own home and watch me use these plastics. Okay? Look, Orange Crush. Orange Crush. Okay, that's another 30,000. Okay, so let me get you on the pedestal, guys, with the camera. I'm going to show you how we sell them. We sell them in a 100 pack and we sell them in a 35 pack. Okay, 100 pack, they automatically come with free shipping. 35 pack, you have to pay shipping. Okay, but if you combine 2 colors of 35, it's free shipping. Long as it equals $45, you get free shipping. Let me put you on the pedestal. Let me talk to you for a little bit. And listen, we're getting ready to finish. You also saw on the front of the video how I catch fish. Guys, you see me catching fish all the time. You see me catch fish all the time. Look at this. Look at this fire tail. Look at that with the sun up. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the hologram flake when the sun's up. Let me show you this gold finger when the sun's up. How it hits it. Look at that. You see that? Look at that flake in there. See how when the sun hits it, imagine lowering this in the water. Imagine lower this in the tree that's falling, somebody's brush pile. Look at that. Guys, they gonna eat it alive. It's insane, okay? Let me put you on the pedestal. You see I'm still dripping sweat. It's your boy Cam. Hold tight, get yourself something to eat, get yourself something to drink, and I'm gonna be right back with you.